Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive.
Definitely. Always up for exploring fascinating stories.
So, remember Jamie Foxx's health scare earlier this year?
Oh, yeah, it was all over the news.
Yeah.
Scary stuff.
Right. Well, he actually opened up about it in his new Netflix special. What had happened was,
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
yeah. And it's wild. It's not just about, the medical stuff.
I bet.
There's this whole layer about his daughter, Corrine, and the power of music.
Music. Okay, now I'm really intrigued.
I know, right?
Uh,
So, let's dive in. Fox was hospitalized back in April for a brain bleed.
a brain bleed. That's serious.
Incredibly. It actually led to a stroke, and the doctors, well, they weren't optimistic.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they actually told his family, get this, we're going to lose him.
I can't even imagine what his family was going through. That's terrifying.
Absolutely. I mean, a subarachnoid hemorrhage, which is the type of brain bleed he had, it's often caused by a ruptured aneurysm.
Well, those can be fatal, right?
Absolutely. The survival rate isn't great, so everyone was understandably worried.
So what happened? How did he pull through?
Well, this is where Corrine comes in. So she snuck into his hospital room with her guitar.
Snuck in.
Yeah, she basically went against hospital rules because she just knew that her dad needed music.
Music, like as medicine.
Kind of.
Yeah.
It sounds crazy, but there's actually a lot of research on music therapy.
Right, but in a life or death situation, that's hard to believe.
I know, but get this. While Corrine was playing, his vitals started to improve.
No way, seriously.
Yeah. The medical staff were baffled at first. They thought they'd given him some new medication or something.
And it was just music. That's wild.
Isn't it? They even talk about it in the special. Like,
Yeah.
it was this unexpected turning point.
Okay, but how does that even work? I mean, I know music can be uplifting, but actually impacting vital signs?
It is pretty mind-blowing. So studies have shown that music can trigger the release of dopamine.
Dopamine, the feel-good chemical, right?
Right, exactly. And that can have all sorts of positive effects on the body, like reducing stress and lowering blood pressure.
I guess that makes sense, but wouldn't any kind of positive interaction, like a visit from a loved one, have a similar effect?
That's a great question. And honestly, it's probably a combination of factors.
Mhm.
But what makes music unique is its ability to tap into deep emotional centers in the brain.
Oh, so it's not just about feeling good, it's about triggering specific memories and emotions.
Exactly. And, in stroke recovery, they often use familiar, personally meaningful music as part of therapy.
To stimulate cognitive function and emotional response.
Right. So Corrine playing his favorite songs, that probably had a huge impact, not just on his mood, but on his actual brain activity.
Wow, that's incredible. Talk about the healing power of music.
I know, right? And it just makes that moment in the special when Fox brings Corrine on stage to play even more powerful.
Oh, yeah, I read about that. They played together, right?
Yeah, and there's this whole montage of photos of them throughout the years playing music together.
So
It's seriously heartwarming.
this whole story really makes you think, though. I mean, if music can have that kind of impact in a life or death situation,
Right.
it really makes you wonder about its potential as a therapeutic tool.
Absolutely. Like, we've always known music can be powerful, but this takes it to a whole new level.
It really highlights that mind-body connection,
Yeah.
how our emotions and well-being directly impact our physical health.
It's a good reminder for all of us.
Speaking of reminders, maybe we should listen to those clips you mentioned. You know, the one of Corrine playing in the hospital and then them playing together?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Let's give them a listen.
I'm ready.
This is Corrine playing for her dad in the hospital room.
Wow.
And this is them on stage together.
That's really something.
I know, right? Chills every time.
I can see why you wanted to do a deep dive on this. It's a powerful story.
It really is. It's a medical marvel, a testament to the bond between a father and daughter, and a reminder to never underestimate the power of music.
It really makes you wonder how we can all tap into that power in our own lives,
Yeah, like maybe it's time to pick up that instrument that's been gathering dust, or just put on your favorite song and really listen.
Or maybe even explore music therapy a bit more.
Exactly. Because if music can have this kind of impact, imagine the possibilities.
Food for thought for sure.
Definitely. And on that note, we'll leave you to ponder that.
Until next time.
See you.